live on WFIN News 2. Really not sure what's going on. Okay, we have music rolling in the background and we're not. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so we are back live. We had an issue with something and it was just causing everything to go chaotic. Really don't know what was going on there, but anyway, we're finally back live again. That's amazing to be back live again on News 2 because we've got that impact weather here and it's not very fun. So we'll go ahead and take you outside to a live look outside of our sky cam. Yeah, not sure why it's taking everything like 10 minutes to load, but hey, at least we're back up and rolling because we were working and it just fell out. It was not having it, and I was like, we gotta go live. Well, oh, okay. Well, we are okay. Well, we are hearing a lot of stuff. Okay, can we please be quiet? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm hearing a lot of stuff other. Oh my gosh, what the heck is this problem? Oh, is that what's talking? There is something talking. I'm sorry. There is something going on with our broadcast tonight. We were doing good, and then everything was acting right, and now. Oh my gosh, be quiet. Okay, we are having extreme issues with our system tonight. Please be quiet. Shut up. Okay, I'm just going to mute myself. So I'm very sorry if you cannot hear me. We do have a extremely lot going on right now in the studio tonight. If you are watching live, oh my gosh, be quiet. What the heck? Okay, so guys, you cannot hear this, but I can hear some man talking, and I don't know why this guy's talking. And okay, the lower third is actually showing up, providing you with weather right now. That is good. Was hoping that it was gonna do that. So I'm just gonna shut this up. Okay. So we're gonna give you a sky cam in just a minute with our feels like temperature on your screen. So don't really know what's been going on. We've been having a rough day. We've had our system was up and running earlier today. We were doing like 3 broadcasts and then we just I don't know, it just fell out. Everything just stopped wanting to work. It just started being a pain and I was like, I am not having this. So, and now we have some man talking in the background of our video. Don't know what that's about. I don't even have a video playing and it's just I hear somebody talking. But hey, that's what you get for running your own stuff, I guess. Now here's News 2 traffic right now. Looking nice. I like literally cannot complain. Force quit. Oh no, don't force quit. Okay, I'm hoping that this guy. Okay, like I said, you. Oh my gosh, no, it's not setting up. Like I said, you cannot hear this man talking. Only I can. It's something on my end, and I don't know what it is, but it's actually getting on my nerves. Because I'm like, please be quiet. I don't know who you are talking to. Be quiet. But we're gonna get you your weather tonight because or your Skycam is tonight. Skycam's on the Skycam network. Let's go ahead. Oh, now we're here a video of a helicopter. I thought I told everything on here to be quiet. Anyway, we are just not. Hold on, I wonder if I go into. We're not having a good night tonight on the broadcast. So y'all, make sure, because everything else is quiet, what the heck? Make sure you like and subscribe because we're going to need that, you know? We are totally going to need that because it is like we are just having a night. Alrighty, but we're going to take you outside to a live look. Hopefully, here we go. I-385 northbound at mile marker 6.2 and all systems afloat. Yeah, all systems afloat. Everything is looking good out there. Everybody is cooperating, which I do love. Okay, please, what in the world is... But, alrighty, let's go ahead and get you outside. So you're looking at I-385 northbound at mile marker 6.2. For joining. So let's go ahead and take you to our weather. So we're gonna start with our breaking news here tonight on our weather, as we have some breaking news because we do have an impact day due to the strong to severe storms that are possible this evening into the upstate. So let's go ahead and turn you to that breaking news right now. Yeah, so we're looking at a look, or you were going to be looking at our radar. We are having some technical issues tonight. Very sorry for that. But like I said, we are looking pretty good across the upstate. Like I said, like that sky cam is showing you not too shabby. I will say that we can be better for, like tonight would be a nice night if we didn't have all the rain and stuff for the upstate, but that is expected this early morning hours. So if you stay live with us, we're going to go off air once in just a while, probably about 10 or so minutes. We're going to go off air, and then we expect some severe weather early morning hours tomorrow morning, and you can join us back live here. We probably will not be talking through it just due to people in my household are sleeping, but you can join us back live, and we'll have the tri-split, which if you're new here, tri-split is where we show you two views, like a camera, sky cam, and then like our weather live stream, and it will show us kind of what we're looking at. This would be our tri-split, but so let's go ahead and take you to our radar right now, as we are nice across the upstate. Feeling that summertime, you know, the summertime temperatures, because we are mid 80s across the upstate now. I do have a better look. I do have a lot more better radars, but tonight we've had computers that have been acting up all afternoon because we've done so good. We've had good broadcasts that have been going on this afternoon. They just wanted to act up. So we are not having as good as graphics and stuff as we normally do. So we're feeling about 78 in Greenville. Now, the lower third of it on your screen that is currently rolling temperatures for Greenville, it does say 81. I will say where this radar site is located is at Greenville Spartanburg Airport. So that is right there at Greer, and that is picking up on 81 degrees. But we do have that rain and lightning. See, we have some strong to severe storms down towards Lawrence, Greenwood, which is nice to know that not everybody is seeing storms, but we have a lot of lightning associated with that. And we're going to take you into another radar in just a moment, because those storms are packing a punch across the upstate right now. But I will say, so we do want to let you know that we do have, like I said, we will be live throughout the night. If you have any questions about anything we do here on WFIN News 2, we actually have this on your screen right now, which is going to be showing you kind of what we do. Not only do news and weather, but we try to give you the most accurate that we can give from an independent standpoint. And we're going to be, so if you see on your screen now that you can email news at WFINnews2@gmail.com, or you can text us to our studio phone number, that's 864-774 2164. Now let's bounce back to our radar. So like I said, um tons of rain, right, for all of us. So I know earlier here at the studio it was packing a punch, and trying to cover it was kind of crazy because just a lot. But if you stay tuned, in just a minute we're going to have a new radar on your screen if we can get everything to work faster. I swear, sometimes when you're live, things just want to act up and they just don't want to work. But like I said, we're feeling mid 80s, or sorry, upper 70s, low 80s. So mid to upper 70s and low 80s for some of us across the upstate, which is nice to know that we're not chilly. But I know that in the upstate, when we see severe weather, when it comes out of, sometimes it comes out of Atlanta. And when it comes out of Atlanta, if it's coming out of Atlanta, it's normally going to pack a punch for the upstate. It just always has been like that. And so right now in Atlanta, you can see Johns Creek, Dahlonega, Georgia, seeing that heavy. We just got a new scan in from the Doppler radars. Yeah, picking up on strong storms there. And coming into the upstate, this system should arrive into the upstate. This stronger part should be seeing us in the upstate. I would expect by 1 o'clock. You can see there's a little band by 11 o'clock that is wanting to seek us there. You can see, oh, and we just lost it. Well, so sometimes we get scans where the scans will show, yeah, we got severe weather knocking on the door for this area for Fountain, Simpsonville, Lawrence at this time, and then we'll get a new shift in the radar, and then it wants to change on us. So about 10:47, so about 47 minutes from now, I can expect more heavier downpours towards Clemson, Walhalla, and zooming on down to street level, seeing over parts of Seneca, Clemson, possibly near Lake Hartwell, in that area there, in Lake Jocassee, all those areas over there, yeah, packing a punch. Potential severe weather there. Perfect. Okay. And then 6 Mile and that area, Central, Norris, Liberty, can be a little bit more heavier downpours towards that area. Now, Fountain Inn, Simpson, Lawrence got a new shift in from the Doppler radars showing Clinton, Whitmire, and Carlisle seeing a lot more. This is about 32 minutes from now, seeing packing a punch, tons of heavy downpours down towards Newberry, I-25, or sorry, 26, I-26, where 385 goes into 26. Looks like a lot of lightning forecasted through downtown Newberry. Yeah, it's going to be kind of crazy there. Alrighty, so we're going to turn you into another radar momentarily. And this radar is what we use. We suggest more thanks to Weatherfront. If you don't know what Weatherfront is and you want to start tracking weather on your own, for viewers out there, you can download the Weatherfront app, or you can simply just view it in their web browser like we do. And so it is going to be launching for us if we can get Safari to load. But yeah, so we're going to turn into that radar, because that radar, sometimes it is more helpful sometimes than other radars, because you get a ton of radars, you get different radar sites. And for my wonderful friend SC Weather, who thank you for joining us, and that was very nice of you. Tell me, what radars do you use? Because I use different types of radars. I use like 5, and they all work really good. Some work better than others, but definitely let me know on that one. But we're about to turn now into what you're looking at. So, yeah, it is taking a little bit more time. We are seeing our temperature values across the upstate for our friends just joining us. We're tracking the severe weather that is going into tonight. Yeah. Now, on your screen, the radar is looking at our temperature values, and they are kind of acting up. Let's go ahead and turn you into our radar, what we're looking at across the area for the next little bit. So you can see as it's slowly wanting to load for us, for our friends just joining us, thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Make sure you comment where you're watching from, and make sure you comment where you're watching from. I'm going to have to check out some of these websites. It's amazing to know. I think I used to use WeatherWise, but I really don't remember if I did or I didn't. But if you're just joining us, kind of tell us what town you're in so we can tailor the forecast just to you, because I know we've had a lot of rain, severe weather. So right now we're looking at a system over Lawrence and Newberry that is kind of packing a punch across the upstate. But is it going to turn into something bigger tonight? Because we have looked at many radar sites and showing it. Yeah, we may have potential for thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms in the early morning hours, and then kind of dissipating as we roll out into the early morning hours. Like I said, yeah, we do have that heavy packing a punch across the upstate. Okay, perfect. Great to know. Thank you there. So let's go ahead and turn you now. So we saw that. Our temperature values across the upstate, we are seeing, yeah, this is just crazy that this time of year, we're seeing mid upper 70s for some of us. Now, this was about 9 o'clock. Was showing, yeah, we had mid to upper 70s in Spartanburg, 79. Lawrence and Newberry, mid to upper 70s and 80s down towards Columbia, which is crazy. It's just so hot out there. Yeah. So our winds have kind of been sustained, kind of been moving in different directions throughout the night, throughout the every 9 hours, which is kind of good to know. So this is our outlooks, and our outlooks are showing kind of our severe weather, what we're watching for the next several hours with severe weather. So we are under a slight risk for severe weather today, which is great to know that we're not. Earlier this afternoon, we were seeing that more. I would say that we saw more of the marginal risk for severe weather. And then now we're just seeing. Oh, I'm totally switching tabs on this. Somebody told me to check into this one, and I'm checking into that. Okay, so like I said, to continue to be not as severe as it was. Now, Tuesday we have low. Now, this is some images that were produced by the National Weather Service, which show us, if you want to kind of see on your screen what we're looking at, kind of shows us what are categories for like day one, categorical outlook, and this is today. 23rd is today, yeah, or tomorrow, excuse me. This is for tomorrow, and from Tuesday, so about 1 a.m. to about tomorrow night, early tomorrow morning to tomorrow night, we're going to see marginal risk for severe weather. So it kind of ramped down a little bit, which is great because we were, oh, whoa, we were crazy earlier. We were interesting. So like I said, our forecast discussion's not as bad. And then everything else for the upstate, we do have a wind outlook, which is more of a little more breezier gust of wind, but they're not going to be too sustained to much anything tonight. But I will say we do have Thursday, which is an impact day. So if you're wondering with us, what are impact days? Well, impact days are a thing where what we do is we kind of take our days that we look at different models and different 4-day pluses, and we determine, hey, when are our impact days? Our impact days are anything that we might see thunderstorms and rain and maybe some storm producing lightning, but that's mainly impact days. Alert days are flash flooding days, stuff like that. So Thursday, parts of it is saying severe. I know this is saying severe. Would I really say it's severe? I don't really know. But they're saying severe for some of the upstate on Thursday. But Monday, like I said, today into tomorrow, not as severe as we have been looking at, right? Which is good. So our mapping out this, you can see just how the upstate is in that map. So our models are showing that, yeah, we're looking at our visibility conditions, right? What our visibility of storms, right? Down towards Elberton, yeah, for sure. Definitely great to know there. Alrighty, we're going to look right now at our reflective humidity rates. Humidity is awful, has been humid. You can know that's South Carolina. So our dew points on your screen as well. Our wind, chill, all of that on your screen, and then our simulated IR, which is a little bit more different model, which shows storms. You can see heavier downpours down towards Royston and Hartwell. Yeah, that's packing a punch there for some of us. So definitely something to watch there. So our temperature is kind of this. We just trying out different models. Tell us what ones you like more. If you like a composite reflectivity, I can't speak in there. Just kind of showing you what kind of like the water is in each cloud, severe weather, if we're seeing any kind of severe weather, storm reflectivity, all of that. But hey, it's good to know. So, like I said, early morning hours, watch out for that system potentially. But we want to make sure that you know that. So make sure you continue to stay with us on WFIN News Center 2. Remember, that's where we give you our all local news and weather for the upstate. We don't compete with anybody. We try not to compete with people. We try not to compete with anybody. We try not to try to think we're better than anybody. Sometimes we just try to do what we got to do. So everyone, make sure you like and subscribe. That would be amazing. And make sure you tell us where you're watching from. Email news at WFINnews2@gmail.com or text our studio line. That's at 864-774-2164. Have a great night. WFIN Newsville, News 2 HD Fountain Inn. We're guaranteed human. Right here on News Center.
WFIN News 2, serving you with 3 translators.
WFIN 2 HD Fountain Inn.
And WFIN 2 HD Greenville.
The Upstate's best independent, local, live, and breaking news.